Alrighty, welcome back folks to another video from Yates Computers Tips and Reviews. This one will be probably a little chopped up because I've got a video already recorded of upgrading from Windows 10 to Windows 11. It's basically the same process if you went from Windows 7 or Windows 8 to Windows 10. Basically, you head over to the Microsoft site, download the installer, put it onto a CD or USB drive. Some of them you can manually run on the computer where you download it directly to the computer you wish to upgrade. So I'll have that video I'll be splicing in here, and I just wanted to go through some of the minor steps and some of the minor things. I have not used Windows 11 enough to give a good solid review. Some of my other reviews that I've done, the pre-advanced, was them setting stuff up and installing certain things into Windows and saying, if you don't like it, you can go back and change it. I don't like that. Because as an IT person, you install that software 100, 300 times and you have to go back and revert those changes 100 to 300 times. Where I should have the option to choose that new setting. Don't try to force that new setting and then let me go back and change everything back the way we like it. Because if you're in a business environment or a home environment, you're used to seeing what you're used to seeing. And you want to see what you want to see. So let me cut here and I'll be ready to splice in the next part. Windows 11 should be completing the installation, and then we'll install. Windows 11 first boot up. This is what you'll see. As you can tell, same background as before. Same everything, icons, everything. But now it's Windows 11. Alrighty, welcome back for the second part of this. After you've just seen this video, hopefully you'll see it's basically the same steps. You've seen what happens. You've seen the process it goes through. You've seen the questions it asks. There's a lot of things that ask you, like Windows 10, do you want this enabled? Do you want that enabled? Turn all this stuff off that'll help the performance of your computer. You don't need a lot of that stuff running. A lot of the tweaks and a lot of other little things you can do, a lot of features you can turn off will help the performance of your computer. Not to mention, you don't need Windows controlling your shared documents, your files, your pictures, you have what you want running to do what you want running. If you load a software in that manages your photos, you want that software to manage your photos. You don't want the operating system to do it. So you can turn all of those things off. You don't need it to have access to your contacts. You don't need it to have access to your phone calls because you're not making phone calls. There's 1.5 million weird settings in there that they've added. Turn all that stuff off. You make sure you have your virus scan, your firewall, all your protections. You make sure you have your admin password, your user passwords. You have all your usual stuff that you have. None of that changes due to what operating system you're going to run. So, I hope this will be a quick, little, simple, and it'll look good. I know the audio will be bad. You'll hear me breathing in the video because I was trying to film it so I can get the best views, the best angles to try to show everything that was going on that unit, because I don't have a capture card yet. I'm going to have to get one and start trying to implement that in some of these videos. So, this is the first time for this kind of a video, this kind of a new structure for me. So leave your comments, leave your feedback. Hopefully all pleasant. I am trying to do better and better. So I will wrap this one up with a simple Windows 11 upgrade. I'll have a couple videos kind of squished together, so it'll kind of jump around. But it's educational. It gives you the information you need. It's the information you need and the best place to find it. It's not dockered, it's not imaged, it's not anything else. It's not spliced from multiple things. It's from one upgrade. All right. And I'm pretty sure you'll watch the video with the laptop unboxing. That is the unit that I used for the upgrade. So if you want to watch that, it shows you Windows 10, what came in it, straight out of the box. Downloaded the software, put it on a USB, ran the update, and all the videos, little screenshots and videos of what steps it went through. And the final product. And the one thing I did do is, instead of having the bar in the middle, I moved it off to the side. You can do all of that. I spoke about that on the things that I don't like about Microsoft, just adding stuff in and then you have to go change it. That is one of the key things I did not like. So I haven't loaded any software or anything to really give you a Windows 11 solid review. I know there's a lot of other ones out there. A lot of software manufacturers and a lot of other things are not recommending you to go to Windows 11 yet. Simply because they don't have the patches, they don't have drivers, they don't have software fully compatible. Other factor that I've been seeing is like Office, other products out there, even maybe your virus scans, your firewalls. When Windows 11 or when Windows 10 support stops, I'm seeing a lot of these things have end of life on the same range. I'm sure it has something to do with the Windows 11. So I'm going to have to research that. It may be something that you may need to research yourself. That when you go to Windows 11, maybe your firewall, virus scan, or whatever does not work 100% or is not fully compatible or compatible at all. So these are some of the little factors I'm seeing now that Windows 11 is starting to come out more, because it's not widespread. And when you look up certain things and end of lives of software products and other things, I'm seeing it's all pretty much close tied together. So I have to figure out more of that. But I want to get this information out there because I know it's still 3.5, 4 years away. But this is something to consider, that you don't run out and buy a new laptop or whatever in the next year or two, and then it's no longer supported. So this is something I want to talk about because I haven't really heard anybody else talk about something I've seen, and it's related to the Windows 11 upgrade. It has something to do with Windows 11, with the new designs. Could be the new motherboards, new processors, or whatever else is going to come out next. Whatever the newest technology is. But it's something I'm aware of that I want to relay. So let me wrap this up. Again, hopefully this is educational and everybody can follow along. And it's not that hard to upgrade from Windows 10 to Windows 11. But again, it's not really recommended because of compatibilities. People still have to design, software designers still have to design software patches, updates, drivers, and all of those other things to go with this. So you might end up being a little buggy. Maybe your graphics card, something else, might not quite work out right. But in time, they'll work all these little things out like every version of Windows. So I'll wrap this one up. I want to thank everybody for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I need those subscriptions. Nobody's subscribing. And hit the bell so you can get the further updates on more that's coming. Thank you.